Hello children, welcome to the next lecture. In physical properties, you need not to learn any values for melting point, boiling point. Rather, you should be able to understand the comparison between these values when we are comparing various alkyl halides. Okay, so we are going to discuss it on the same point. Okay, so without wasting any time, let's start. Now, if we talk about the physical state and smell, haloalkanes with the lower members such as methyl chloride, methyl bromide, fluoride, ethyl chloride, etc. are colorless gases at room temperature. And up to C18 are colorless sweet smelling liquids, and higher members are colorless solids. And if you observe, okay, when we are going to other homologous series, this is general trend. Maybe the lower members are not gases, but they are liquids, and higher members are generally colorless solids. Okay, there is nothing to learn and mug up in that. That you just remember and you notice when we are moving to other homologous series. Now if we talk about haloarenes, haloarenes are generally colorless liquids having pleasant odor, or they may be crystalline solids with characteristic smell. Now comes the boiling point. From here we have number of points which we should understand, and we get the questions reasoning based. Okay, reasoning may be asked directly why this is having more boiling point and this particular matter, or arrange them in the increasing or decreasing order of their melting boiling point whatsoever, or it may be framed as assertion reason question. So boiling point is an important property from where you get the questions. Now if we talk about the boiling point, okay, now here in the first point, as you can see in the book, okay, the first point as you can see is when the alkyl group is same. When the alkyl group is same but the halogen is different. Halogen is different. You can see here the halogen in here, the halogen is iodine, here bromine, and here chlorine. So for the same alkyl group, when halogens are different, then the boiling point decreases in the order of alkyl iodide having maximum, followed by alkyl bromide which has lesser than iodides, followed by alkyl chloride which is still having the lesser boiling point. So this is the order: iodides, bromides, chlorides. So whether it is asked as increasing or decreasing, you have to pay attention to the language of the question. Now the reason is why it is so. What is boiling point? Boiling point is that temperature which gives that sufficient amount of heat which can overcome the forces of interaction. So greater, stronger are the interactions between the molecules, higher will be the boiling point. Fundamental rule: greater the interaction, higher is the boiling point. So why it is so in case of iodine, bromine, and chlorine? So let's see here. See, chlorine is having small size, bromine bigger than chlorine, iodine even bigger, or you can recall it as when we move down in the group. When we move down in the group, then the atomic size increases. Chlorine, bromine, iodine, atomic size increases. Alkyl group is the same. Okay, that doesn't make the difference, its size doesn't make the difference, but the halogen is changing. Iodine is biggest, followed by bromine, followed by chlorine. When they are bigger in size, they get the more area of contact, more area of interaction. More the area of interaction, better is the strength of the forces and strength of the interaction. Okay, for example, if I am drawing this two circular structure, their area of contact is this. If I am drawing this structure, area of contact is this. So the joint of this one will be stronger than these this one which is between the two circles. So better the area of contact, stronger are the interactions, and hence higher will be the boiling point. Okay, so here which interactions work between the molecules? It is van der Waals interaction. What are these interactions? Van der Waals interactions. Van der Waals interactions are otherwise weak interactions, weak forces of attraction. Therefore, covalent compounds have lower boiling points. Okay, but within the alkyl halides, for the same alkyl group but the different halogens, this is the order of the boiling point. It decreases from iodides to chlorides. Clear? Next point is, when we have the same alkyl group, same halogen but the different alkyl group, methyl, ethyl, propyl and so on. Here also same concept work. What is the concept? More the area, better are the interactions, better will be van der Waals forces, higher will be the boiling point. Higher will be the boiling point. So for the same halogen, the boiling point increases with the size of alkyl group. For the same halogen, boiling point increases with the size of alkyl group. It is another point. Okay, first point, same alkyl group but different halogen. So increase is from chloride to bromide to iodide. When halogen is same, then and alkyl group is different, bigger the alkyl group, higher will be the boiling point. Now the third type is, for the same alkyl halide, you know isomerism you have studied. Isomerism, same molecular formula, different structural formula, different structural presentation. Okay, so say for this particular example, C4, H9 and X. One can be this isomer, okay, structural isomer. All the carbons are aligned, having the halogen at one of the carbon atom, but carbon atoms are aligned, they are in the row, they are as the chain. Then second one, the carbon atoms are arranged as a branch. In a row there are 3 carbon atoms, and another structure is still the branching is there. So we can see that when it is long chain, area is more, better interaction, hence higher boiling point. With the branching, the area of interaction decreases, it becomes circular in shape, वो थोड़ा थोड़ा circular होता जाता है. Okay, with the circle, area of contact is less the area of contact, less are the van der Waals forces. Okay, so lower is the boiling point. This was the third point. First, same alkyl group, different halogens. Second, same halogens, different alkyl group. Third is, for the same molecular formula, for the same alkyl halide, when we can have its three or more whatever different isomers. With the branching, boiling point decreases because branching results into the lesser contact and hence weaker van der Waals forces of interaction. Another point is that why the haloalkanes have higher boiling point than the alkanes of similar molar mass. Okay, the reason is polarity. With the polarity, boiling point increases. So just try to remember when you studied the differences between ionic compound and the covalent compound. In ionic compound, there is a transfer of electrons and ions are present, polarity is there, and they are held together by strong electrostatic forces of attraction which are difficult to overcome. They need more energy. But in covalent compounds, these are weak van der Waals forces. So haloalkanes develop polarity. Why do they develop polarity? Why do they develop polarity? Because there is the difference in the electronegativity of carbon and chlorine. Electronegativity is the ability of an element to attract the shared pair of electron towards itself due to its more electronegativity. So out of carbon and chlorine, chlorine is more electronegative, so it attracts the shared pair of electrons towards itself, developing partial negative charge on itself and partial positive charge on the carbon. So here develops the polarity, delta negative, delta positive, partial charges, because there is the shifting of the electron pair, not the transfer of the electron pair. Therefore partial polar character develops here. With the increase in the polar character, the interactions, intermolecular interactions become stronger in comparison to alkanes, corresponding alkanes where no polarity is there. Because of this, haloalkanes have higher boiling point than corresponding alkanes or the alkanes of similar molar mass. What is the reason? Reason is the polarity, right? Because of this polarity, they become dipoles. They become dipoles. Dipole means the structure having positive and negative end. So this besides having van der Waals forces, the dipole-dipole interaction is also there, which makes its boiling point higher. Okay, this was the fourth point to keep in mind. Now we go to the next part. Another point is there. If we talk about the aromatic halogens, see, when we are talking about aromatic compounds of halogens, okay, then think about benzene ring only. Benzene is the simplest aromatic compound, okay, but that doesn't mean that we don't have other ring compound as aromatic compound, but as per your syllabus you have to focus on the benzene ring as far as aromatic compound is considered, and its substituents. Along with every homologous series we will study aliphatic as well as aromatic compounds. Okay, then benzene ring, when it is having the di-substituted compounds, okay, it is one halogen atom, that is another halogen atom. It is one halogen atom, 1 and 2. At first 1 and 2 position ortho, 1 and 4 position para, 1 and 3 position meta. So para isomers have higher melting point. What we studied, that haloarenes are generally colorless liquids or they are crystalline solid. So in their boiling point there is not much difference, but in their melting point there is the difference. The reason is, if you see ortho, meta and para structure is symmetrical. Para is the symmetrical isomer, and because of its symmetry it fits very well. Okay, it fits tightly in the crystal lattice. Okay, it is arranged in the crystal lattice very tightly, very strongly, resulting into the more energy to overcome the forces or to break that crystal lattice. So until unless crystal lattice is broken, it cannot be melted, so its boiling point is high. So what is the reason? Reason is the symmetry. What is the reason? Reason is the symmetry of the para isomers in dihaloarenes. Okay, then we go to another point. Okay, can be, okay, no. Here also develops the polarity. If we talk about the polarity, okay, what is polarity? Polarity is the charge on the element, the charge will be equal and opposite into distance. More the polarity, higher is the boiling point. More the polarity, higher is the boiling point. Now if we compare the this boiling point of different halogen derivatives or aryl, for alkyl or aryl, okay, this is the sequence which you should remember. For the aryl halides, the smallest is, the lowest is of fluoro derivative, followed by chloro, followed by bromo and iodo, which are at par. But for the alkyl halides, that is aliphatic halides, okay, alkyl chloride has greater value than fluoro derivatives as well as bromo derivatives, and iodo is almost having the least boiling point. So this was all about your physical properties which you should remember. You get reasoning based questions from here. Okay, you get reasoning based questions from here. Okay, then comes the solubility. See, in your lower classes you have studied like dissolves like. Polar compounds are soluble in polar solvents, non-polar compounds are soluble in non-polar solvent. Okay, but and water dissolves almost all the substances into it. That's why it is known as universal solvent. Okay, but still there are many compounds which are insoluble. On what grounds? That it is polar or non-polar. Water itself is a covalent compound which dissolves the ionic compound sodium chloride in our day-to-day. This is our day-to-day activity, that we dissolve sodium chloride into water. We dissolve sodium chloride into water. We take water, we put sodium chloride into it, right? Sodium chloride is ionic compound, whereas water is covalent compound. But remember, water is highly polar in nature. Water is highly polar in nature. Clear? Water is highly polar in nature. That's why it dissolves ionic compound variety of salts into it, and it also dissolves many organic compounds into it. Okay, but as far as these compounds are considered, okay, alkyl halides are considered. Alkyl halides are very less soluble or insoluble. Why it is so? Because when they interact with water, when alkyl halides interact with water, whatever energy is produced when alkyl halide is interacting in water, whatever energy is produced, one thing, it is unable to break the hydrogen bonds present between the water molecules. Okay, besides that, the interactions which develop between alkyl halide and water, the interactions which develop between alkyl halide and water, they are not strong enough, or they are less strong than interactions between the alkyl halide molecule and water molecule. They are not of that level which match. Okay, that's why these are insoluble in water. They are insoluble in water. Remember this, they are very less soluble, or they are insoluble in water. Make clear? Is that clear? Now come to your book, children. We have a quick reading of this, okay, and mark Alkyl halides are colorless when pure. However, bromides and iodides develop color when exposed to light. Many volatile halogen compounds have sweet smell. One time read. Melting and boiling point. Methyl chloride, methyl bromide, ethyl chloride and some chlorofluoromethanes are gases at room temperature. Higher members are liquids or solids. As we have already learnt, molecules of organic halogen compounds are generally polar. Underline. They are generally polar. And what is the reason of polarity? The difference in the electronegativity of the carbon atom and the halogen atom bonded to it. Okay. Due to greater polarity as well as higher molecular mass as compared to parent hydrocarbon, the intermolecular forces of attraction, which two forces are acting here? Dipole and van der Waals interaction, are stronger in halogen derivatives. Underline. Due to greater polarity as well as higher molecular mass as compared to parent hydrocarbon, the intermolecular forces of attraction are stronger in the halogen derivatives. And which two forces are acting? Dipole interaction and van der Waals forces of interaction. Then higher molecular mass. Why it is higher molecular mass? If we are removing one hydrogen from the methane and we are putting chlorine, so definitely it is going to increase the mass of methyl chloride. It will not be equal to methane. One hydrogen we are removing, which contributes just to 1 AMU to the molecule, and we are replacing it with the chlorine, which contributes 35.5. Okay. This is why boiling point of chlorides, bromides and iodides are considerably higher than those of the hydrocarbons of comparable molecular mass. The attractions get stronger as the molecule gets bigger in size and have more electrons. Bigger in size because of better interaction. Okay. The pattern of variation of boiling points of different halide is depicted in the figure. For the same alkyl group, the boiling points of alkyl halide decreases in order Ri to Rb to Rcl to Rf. This is because with the increase in size and mass of halogen atom, the magnitude of van der Waals forces increases. Underline. With the increase in size, the mass of halogen atom, the magnitude of van der Waals forces increases. The boiling point of isomeric haloalkanes decrease with increase in branching. Okay. Boiling points of isomeric dihalobenzenes are very nearly the same. However, the para isomers are high melting as compared to ortho and meta isomers. It is due to symmetry of para isomers that fits in crystal lattice better as compared to ortho and para. Clear? Any doubts? I hope not. Okay. But still, if you have any doubt, you can put it into the comment box. I will reply definitely. Density. Bromo, iodo and polychloro derivatives of hydrocarbons are heavier than water. The density increases with increase in number of carbon atoms, halogen atoms and atomic masses of the halogen atoms. Solubility. The haloalkanes are only very slightly soluble in water. In order for a haloalkane to dissolve in water, energy is required to overcome the attractions between the haloalkane molecules and break the hydrogen bonds between water molecules. Less energy is released when new attractions are set up between the haloalkane and water molecules, as these are not as strong as the original hydrogen bonds in water. As a result, the solubility of haloalkanes in water is low. However, haloalkanes tend to dissolve in organic solvents because the new intermolecular attractions between haloalkanes and solvent molecules have much the same strength as the ones being broken in the separate haloalkane and solvent molecules. Okay, I hope it is clear. Okay, so in the solubility section, why they are not soluble, the two important points to be mentioned if you get this question: the bonds between the alkyl halide molecules are stronger than the bonds developed between the alkyl halide and water, and they are unable to break the intermolecular hydrogen bonding of water. These 2 points must be mentioned to fetch full mark. And from here, what type of questions you get? As I told you, reasoning based question. The reasoning based question can be framed anyhow. Arrange them, give reason, justify your answer, assertion, reason. Okay, 1 marker as assertion, reason. Okay, so hope it is clear. Still, if you have any doubt, you can put it in comment box. I will reply. And children, in text questions, when you have understood the concept in text question, you should do side by side, so that you are not able to understand the concept only, you are able to understand how to apply. If you don't understand, if you don't know how to apply the concept, then you won't be able to get good marks and your preparation is not complete. So keep these 2 points in mind. Thank you children. Have a good day. Have a great time. Do well, work hard, enjoy. Thank you, children.